They said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning.
Hey everyone! So we're back again for the special episode about the Thailand prostitute story. I actually got email from a friend after the last episode saying, I don't think you should do that. Maybe you'll get canceled. People won't like that. Don't worry, okay? Hi! I don't care. Shh. Don't tell anyone. So, let's get into it right away, okay? Vocabulary for the day. Number 1, stripper pole. Number 2, Bangkok, Thailand. Phuket, Thailand. Tsunami. U.S. military veteran. Ping pong ball show. If you don't know what that is, Google it. I'm not going to explain it here today. Mama-chan, Connect 4, and darts and balloons. So those are the vocabulary we need to know for today's story. So we're going to start off with 2000, year 2000. I was in Japan and wasn't coming home to Canada for Christmas, so we needed something to do, and I didn't have many friends then, so I wanted to go somewhere. So one of my friends, co-workers, told me that she had another co-worker from Ireland and he wanted to go on a trip too, and the same as me, didn't have anyone to go with. So she matched us up together. So his name is Jerry from Ireland. So we decided to go to Thailand together. Never met each other until we got to the airport. So late December, around Christmas time, him and I met at the airport, flew out to Bangkok, and that's where we started our trip. So we did a little bit of stuff in Bangkok, drove around in the tuk-tuks. We also went to Muay Thai kickboxing. There was a big stadium in Bangkok, and we could see the kind of the best fight. And during our travels in Thailand, we seen like kind of provincial ones, and then we went to very local ones. But in Bangkok was where the big stadium was, so we can see some amazing Muay Thai. If you don't know what Muay Thai is, it's a national martial art of Bangkok or Thailand, I believe. It's something like karate, taekwondo, kung fu, those type of martial arts, but it's their own country. It's a lot of elbows and knees, and it's vicious. It's quite interesting to watch if you can Google Muay Thai kickboxing. You can see what I'm talking about. So after Bangkok, we went to Phuket. And Phuket is kind of a relaxing area. There's beaches, and we actually went December 26, 2000, and exactly 1 year, I believe, to the date was whenever the tsunami came and just ravaged that whole area. So all the places we were in Phuket were just destroyed. Probably the bar I'm going to talk about, the hotel we stayed in, all of that. And most likely, if I was there that year, I would have been dead too, because I probably would have taken my camera and walked into the beach and would have been like, what's going on here? Oh, this is interesting. I'll take some pictures, where you're supposed to be going the other way. So after we got to Phuket, we did different things like rent a scooter, visit temples, shrines, whatever they have in Thailand. And one night we decided to go to the local bar. So our hotel was here. There was this little bar, outdoor bar next door. So we said, let's just go to the bar. So Jerry and I went over there, and there wasn't many people there, and there was some local people and then some tourists. So we sat down at the bar area, and when we sat down, next to me there was a U.S. military veteran. I think he was retired, and we got to talking to him, and he's basically on a pension, U.S. pension, and he's living like a king in Thailand because it's so cheap to live in Thailand. So he was telling us all about, his life in Thailand and how he can do so much stuff with the amount of money that he has on his pension, and he was explaining all the details about that, which was fine. It was great. So Jerry and I were just sitting back at the bar having a beer, and all of a sudden 2 females came up on both sides of us and started talking to us. They were Thai, and we were just like, okay, I think we know maybe what you are. You might be prostitutes or escorts, not really sure. And they were just like, well, can we sit down and talk to you? And heck, why not? We're having a good time. Got the U.S. military guy next door to us here. So we started talking to them, and it was all fun. They were doing exactly probably what they were supposed to do, kind of flirting with the people at the bar. Little did we know there was a lot more to it than that after. And we just started talking, and I was drinking, and Jerry was drinking, and then they were like, "Do you guys want to play Connect Four? You know, the checker game, Connect Four?" We said, "Sure, why not? It's kind of interesting, a bar game." So we brought out the Connect Four. We started playing, and I'm playing with one lady, and then Jerry's playing with the other lady, and we're drinking, having a great time. And then I'm destroying her. Every time we play Connect Four, I'm just destroying her. And it's like, oh, okay, you're actually not good at Connect Four. It was your idea to bring Connect Four out. So then the lady said to me, "Well, how about if I win the next game, you buy me a beer?" And I said, "Okay, why not? I'm destroying you completely up until this point." I said, "Sure, okay." So we got another beer for myself anyway. And the U.S. military guy is kind of looking at us and he's saying, "Do you guys know what you're doing?" And I said, yeah, we're just having fun playing Connect Four. So we started playing Connect Four, and she destroyed me immediately. Like, she just played me the whole time. I had no idea. She was letting me win for the first 5 games, and then she just, boom, destroyed me. I said, okay, that's interesting. She just played me. And I said, okay, get a beer for you. So I bought her a beer, because that was the bet. Little did I know, in that bar, I'm not sure in other places in Thailand, but in that bar, if you buy a woman like that a beer, that means you buy her services. I had no idea. We were just playing Connect Four. So all of a sudden she started getting really close to me. "Oh, thank you. You're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, okay, we're done here. We're going back to our room soon enough anyway. And she said, "Oh, come up here." She was pointing to a little office upstairs. "Let's go up here." And I said, no. They started talking about numbers and, this and that. And I'm like, what's going on here? And I said, no. I said, we're just here with my buddy. We're just traveling. And she's got angry at me. And then she just stormed off. And the military guy's like, "I told you." He's just drinking his beer quietly. "I told you." I said, "What's going on?" And that's when he explained to me that he said, when you buy a woman like that a beer in a bar, that means you're buying them for the night or for however long it is. And I said, "Oh, that wasn't the plan." So all of a sudden we hear yelling from behind, and both the girls left, and I'm looking at Jerry like, what's going on here? So we turn around, and there's an old woman sitting at a table behind us. And then these 2 ladies were sitting with her at this point, and she's yelling Thai to us, blah 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 blah, and "No, you got my lady," and she was the mama-chan. So she was kind of the I guess pimp, but it's a little bit different in those cultures. So she was the mama-chan. She was in charge of those ladies, and I offered to have sex with her, but I was backing out, so they were pissed. So she's yelling at me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I looked at the military guy, and I said, "What do I do?" And I said, "I don't want to sleep with her. I'm just relaxing here." And he goes, "You have to pay them off." I said, "What do you mean you have to pay them off?" He goes, "Just ask them how much." And I turned around and I said, "How much?" And she says, "Whatever baht. Thailand currency is the baht. So, whatever. 500 baht, 1,000 baht, whatever it was." The translation was about $20, which probably would have been my fee to have sex with her, I guess. And I calculated it, $20, and I said to them, "Can I just give you $20 and then we can just leave? Because I'm not interested." And she was yelling at me some more, so I just pulled out $20, or whatever the equivalent was in baht, and I brought her over to her, and I gave it to, I don't remember if I gave it to the older woman, the mama-chan, or the lady. And after we did that, we kind of went back to our counter to finish off our drinks, and they were just laughing. It's like they conquered me. I didn't even sleep with her, and I had to pay her like the full value of whatever that would have been, basically, because I didn't know the situation I was in. And I'm like, okay, well, she's here now, the mama-chan, but who else is around? Is there like a guy in the back that's going to come out or whatnot? So we had no idea what was going to happen next. So we left and we got out of there. So that's basically the story. I'm sure there's a couple of knick-knack things that I don't remember. I can't really visualize the whole area, but that was kind of the story. So I didn't do anything illegal. Nothing bad happened, okay? So, take a look at the vocabulary again. Now, if you notice, I didn't use all the vocabulary. So, there's a stripper pole still there. There's the ping pong ball show. There's the darts and balloons. And there's Bangkok, Thailand. So, those vocabulary come from a different story. And that happened in Bangkok. And I don't think I should actually tell that story because that actually might get me canceled. So, but, you know, thinking of it, maybe I will tell a story then. So, we'll just wait and see. We'll see if I get the nerve to do it, tell you what happened that night with two female co-workers that dragged me to a place and I didn't even know where I was going. That was in Bangkok. So, we'll save that for another day. So, that's all for today. Oh, we got a visitor. Hey, buddy. Hey, come on over. This is Gizmo. If anyone wants to know, we have 5 cats. This is one of them. She's the old lady of the house. So, Gizmo, are you going to tell them what next episode's going to be? Hey, do you want to know? There's only 3 vocabulary for next week's episode, okay? First one, beavers. Guys, we're going to a G-rated episode next week. Get your mind out of the gutter, please. Oh, you guys. Okay, I'm going to start it again, okay? The first one, beavers, cubs, scouts, okay? Bait and pow. Not the other thing. We're going to talk about a G-rated topic, Lord Bait and Pow, and beavers, cubs, and scouts. Because our family is very involved in that, and I have a bunch of pictures to show you, okay? So we're going back to G-rated next week. Have a great day, everyone. Okay, buddy?
They said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know.